If you're a long distance runner and you do not stretch your hamstrings, stick around because I'm going to explain to you how it might be a good thing and how you can still keep them healthy and elastic without stretching with 2 simple exercises. No equipment, no mat, no complicated movements, just easy things that you can do anytime in no time. I think this is going to blow your mind. So why do runners even have hamstrings? They're there to lift the heel off when you're pushing off of the floor so that you can drive the knee forward to reach for the next step. As you straighten the knee to prepare for the ground contact with the foot in front, the hamstrings store some energy thanks to their elasticity. That energy is then released to bring the foot on the floor and then to lift up the heel of the opposite foot. And in order to store and release that energy, you need some form of responsiveness and springiness of the hamstrings. Just like this rubber band, like that. Storing energy and releasing. That's not even the first time it happens. So tight, responsive hamstrings are a good thing in runners. However, if the flexibility in your hamstrings is asymmetrical, that's a pretty good predictor of running injuries. So before I explain to you why you should still unlock your hamstrings, let's compare the left and the right. All you need to do is lie down on your back, have both legs straight, bring one leg up, and then compare with the other leg, see which one goes up the easiest. If you're asymmetrical, you're absolutely going to want to loosen up the stiffer side. Aside from that, why should you loosen up your hamstrings? Because chronically tight hamstrings can cause back pain, sometimes disc bulges or even herniations. And that's a process that can take years to happen, especially if you're one of those runners who tend to have a very relaxed run with your tailbone tucked under and almost in a slouching position. Also, tight hamstrings will modify your running form. You won't be able to reach as far, so your stride length will get shorter and your foot will probably hit the floor a little too soon in your running gait. Remember, we want your hamstrings to be responsive like a rubber band, not stiff and tight like a rope. So let's do this. 2 incredibly simple things to do to loosen up your hamstrings without stretching. Sitting down, you're going to use your fist. Put your fist knuckles up underneath your thigh and straighten the leg. Move your fist around until you find a tight spot. You can rotate your thigh a little bit. You want to work your way through all the tender areas and make sure you activate your quads. By the way, salut, my name is Stefan. Great to have you here. If you're learning some new stuff and you feel like it, please hit the like button. For the most lazy of you, if you have a tennis ball or massage ball, I have a video up there that can help you loosen up your hamstrings in less than 2 minutes with no exercises at all. I always point to the wrong direction for the link, but I'm pretty sure it's up there. Second exercise, it's a tough one. I never said it was going to be easy. Just easy things that you can do. So standing up, put your hands underneath your thigh. Keep your hip at that 90-degree angle and then straighten your leg. You can keep the ankle loose and work your way through that stretch feeling of the hamstring. If you're warming up, you want to do that probably 5 to 10 times each side. If you're doing a mobility session on the hamstrings, then you probably want to do 3 sets of 10 on each side. Hey, here's a bonus for those who are still here. This is a really common running drill that I've just simplified a little bit. From a standing position, bring your knee up, straighten the leg, and using that stretch feeling, that energy that you built up in the hamstring, bounce off of that stretch and drive the foot to the floor. Take care of those legs. You'll need them for running. I'll see you in the next video. À bientôt!